All right. Okay, so today we're going to use our stick. So if you have your stick handy, go ahead and grab it. And yeah, we're going to use our stick today. Make sure my mat is in view. And then once you have your stick, go ahead and just start to rub your feet out. Roll your feet over your stick and just kind of release any tension from your feet. Shake it out and kind of let it go. Take the sides of your feet and roll them out. The inside of your foot and roll it out. If there's any like spots that are really tight, go ahead and push into those spots. And then go ahead and do the other side. Doesn't have to be super long. You just want to kind of release any tension from your feet. Just feels really good to do this too. Go as fast or slow that you need to. With the heel, the sides of your feet. And then once you're done with the second foot, just bring your stick and just walk across it and just put some pressure on your stick. And then as you move in the opposite direction, move to a different part of your foot. Nice. Let's just do that once more. Maybe the balls of your feet. And the heels. Ooh, a little rock under my foot. Just kind of walk it out and let it go. Just take a moment and stand on your stick anywhere on your foot or your feet, whatever feels good in your body to just kind of hold. Just take a moment to breathe in and out through your nose, standing nice and tall. Ooh, take a couple more breaths. And just move the stick to the front of your mat so you can come to it nice and easily here. Take your feet, come to the center of your mat, take your feet about hips width distance and take a nice long breath up and in. And then exhale, let it go. And a nice breath up and in, big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Let's do that a couple more times. Big breath up and in. Exhale it out. And then one more time, big breath in. And then exhale it out. And just take your feet just a little wider than hips width distance. Take your left arm forward and then find that inner rotation and open up. And then take your right arm forward, inner rotation, roll it up. Just move like this, left and right and left and right. And then just take your arms by your side, roll your shoulders back and give yourself a little shake, shaking out your hands, your arms, shake it out. Release any tension from the body, shake it out. Good, and then let that go. Take a big breath in. Bring your arms out like a T. And then just take your right arm and push it back, push it back. And then take your left arm and push it back. Stand tall, inner rotation, both arms. And then roll it up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inner rotation, both arms. Roll it up. And then once more, inner rotation, both arms. Roll it up. Go ahead and come towards the front of your mat. Take a fold. Feet are nice and wide. Let your head hang. Shake it from side to side. Knees can be bent. Then go ahead and reach for your stick. Take your stick up by your shins, by your thighs, and then right by your hips. And shake your hips, or excuse me, shake your stick from side to side. Keep your hips steady. Nice steady hips. Nice and slow, just moving it side to side. Your gaze is forward, so we're not taking our neck with this side to side. Everything is forward, reaching forward, gazing forward. Keep moving like that. I'm gonna grab a hair tie. Forgot to grab one. Okay, last 2. And then last one. Come to center. Take your stick above your head and just move from left to right. Nice and slow. One more time. From left to right. Center. Slowly bring that stick back to your hips. Take a big breath in, roll your shoulders back. And then turn your palms forward. Hold your stick in front of you. Lift your chest up nice and high. Big breath in and out. You're going to take your stick above your head and then turn your palms back forward. Bend your elbows and move from left to right. Standing up nice and tall. Lifting yourself from left to right. Using your breath. Next time you come to your right, hold. And then take that stick all the way around the front of your body. And then move it back out to the right. Come to your left and your right. Just move it slowly from side to side. And then the next time you come to your left, we're going to move that stick over to the left side, excuse me, take it all the way around. Left, and then back over behind your head to the right. Take your stick above your head, take a big breath in, and then bring your arms behind you as far as you can, and hold. Big breath in, and then lift your stick up and bend your elbows and move yourself from right to left again. Beautiful. Hold your stick to the right. Take your left arm around. Roll it all the way back around over the back of your head. Take your stick to the left. Take your right arm up overhead. And bring it back to center. Good, we're gonna stay on the right. Same thing, so come to the right. Stick comes around. Good, keep going, right side. One more time. Come to center. to your left. All the way around now on the left side. Breathing, pulling your belly in, protecting your spine. Last one. All the way back to center. Take your stick up above your head and then hold your stick behind you. Palms are facing up and breathe here. And continue to hold there, continue to breathe. Take a few more breaths. One more long, deep breath in. Big exhale, bring it all the way back to your hips. Just move from side to side once more. Gaze is forward, just shifting your arms across your hips with your stick from left to right. Use your breath as you breathe. Four, three, two, one. Come back to center, take a big breath in. And then draw your arms behind you. Hold the stick as far back as you can. Palms are facing up. Lift your arms up above your head. Beautiful. Now come to the front of your mat and take your left leg back and turn your left foot to that parallel to the back of your mat. Lift your arms up above your head. Bend your right knee. Big breath in. And then turn your body and bring your stick down right in front of your hips. Take your stick in front of your right foot. Push your right hand out and bring your left hand to your stick and come down. Keep your right knee bent. Come down here and breathe. Breathe right through this. Lift yourself back up. Take a big breath in. Bring your stick back down. Push your hands into your stick. Keep your knee bent. Take a big breath in. Lift yourself back up. And let's go ahead and move to the other side. Turn your right foot, front foot parallel to the front of your mat. Left foot back. Take your stick to the back of your mat. Keep your left knee bent and reach for your stick. Your left knee is bent. Open up your arms, come back up. And then do that once more. Bring your stick to the front of your mat. Push your stick into the front, or the back of your mat as you breathe. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent. Lift yourself up back to center. Good. Bring your stick to the front of your mat. Take your left foot in warrior one. So left foot's in warrior one. Your stick is in the front of your mat. Push your stick forward as you breathe. Just reaching for the stick. Come forward, stretch through your shoulders. Now from here, start to straighten out your right leg just as far as you can, staying comfortable. So stay in a comfortable place as you breathe. Left foot is in warrior one. And then bend that knee. Come back to warrior one. Straighten it out and stretch one more time. And then go ahead and step back to the front of your mat and send your right foot back. Your left leg is forward. Come to that warrior one. Push your stick forward. Straighten out your left leg. Bend your knee, lift up. Push your stick forward, straighten out your left leg. Arms are reaching out in front of you. Bend your left knee, lift yourself back up to that warrior one and step to the front of your mat. Bring your stick nice and close. Squeeze yourself in the middle of your stick as you take a big breath in. A big exhale, let it go. Good. Step your left foot back. Bend your right knee. Push that stick out in front. Take your left foot to the parallel to the back of the mat and straighten out your right leg as you push the stick out in front of you. Think of triangle. Come back up. Step yourself forward. Switch sides. Right foot back. Push that stick out in front. Straighten out your leg. Think of triangle. Breathe. Lift yourself back up. Right foot forward, left foot back. Left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Triangle once more. Breathe. Bend your knee. One more time on the left side. Right foot back. Right foot parallel. Take that triangle once more. Breathe. Come to the front of your mat. Take your stick up above your head. Take a big breath in and then roll the stick back behind you. Legs are together. Nice and tight and strong. Breathe. Lift your stick back up above your head. Beautiful. Bring your stick back out in front. Take your left foot back. Warrior one. Take that stick up above your head. Breathe here. And then come to warrior two. Take reverse warrior with your stick. And then strike your stick forward and come back to center. Left arm comes back up, reverse warrior. Strike your stick forward. Beautiful. One more time, reverse warrior. And then this time when you strike your stick forward, bring your stick all the way back to the front of your mat. Straighten out your right leg. Think of triangle. Breathe. Bend your right knee. Come back up. And then take your stick back to the front of your mat. Turn your left foot parallel to the back of the mat and step forward. Beautiful. Take your arms above your head as you take a big breath in. Roll the arms back. And then come forward with your stick. Step your right foot back. Come into that warrior one. Take your stick up, reach it back, reverse. Strike the right arm, come forward. Lift the arms up, reverse. Strike, come forward. Beautiful. Lift up, reverse. And then this time as you release your reverse, straighten out your left leg, bring that stick right to the front of your mat. Push in and breathe. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Take your stick all the way back around to the front of your mat. Turn your right heel back. Step to the front of the mat. Feet together. Stick comes up and overhead. Big breath in. Draw it all the way back around in front. Big breath up and in. And forward. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Once more, breathe it out. And forward. Beautiful. Lift your stick up and bend your elbows and bring it to your back. Roll to your left. Strike your stick around, feet are together. And then over to your right. Strike it to your left. Around. Behind your head from the right. Pull your belly in nice and strong. Last one. Excuse me. Now from the left to the right, bring it from the right side, stretch it all the way around, reach it up behind you. Last one. Bring that stick all the way back to the front of your body. Take your right leg up and cross your right knee over your left. Coming to a little bind here. You can just drop your right foot down on your mat, or if you feel like you can bind in your eagle, and then lift your stick up above your head. So really good to the hips to take this stretch. Bring your stick behind you, breathe. Lift it up. Back to center, and then release your bind. Beautiful. Take your left knee up. Go ahead and bring it around. Either bind or just tap your left foot down. And this eagle. Lift up. Bring it behind you. Lift it up. Bring it forward. One more time. Lift it up. Bring it behind you. And all the way back in front. Release your bind. Keep it nice and close. Take a big breath in. Big exhale. And then go ahead and roll all the way down. Take a fold. Enjoy. Hold your fold. Stretch your back. Shake your hips from side to side. Take one more long breath in. And then bend your knees out to the side. And let's go ahead and come all the way down and cross your ankles. You can bring your stick in the front of your mat and just take a moment here seated. Notice the work you've done. We've done a lot of back work. So we want to kind of breathe into our back. Then take that big exhale. Good. Now go ahead and reach for your stick and uncross your knees. And take your stick over your thighs, your shins, and then lift up. And take it right over your shins and lift yourself up over your shins. Beautiful. Over your shins, breathe. Stretch into the shoulders. And lift. And then one more time, reach it forward, lift your toes up. And see if you can bring that stick underneath your balls of your feet and stretch through your back. Think of rounded spine stretching through your back. Good. Now start to unwind that stretch and walk your heels a little closer to your glutes, and then just bring your shins parallel to the ceiling and hold as you breathe here. Now either stay here, pull your belly and squeeze everything, or extend your legs straight. Just listen to your body and be exactly where your body wants you to be. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take that nice long stretch. Bring your shin, if your shins are parallel, great. Bring them parallel. Bend, stay here. Hold that stick, pull your belly in, and if you can, bring them back to parallel or straighten them out one more time. Woo, breathe, breathe, breathe. And then go ahead and slowly lower yourself down, nice and slow. Take the stick off your feet and cross your legs. Bring that stick up above your head. Just breathe through this long spine. Move your stick to the right. Over to your left. Pull your belly in one more time to your right. And then over to your left. Back to center. Shake it out from side to side. A little twist and a little shake. Go ahead and bend. Don't bend your elbows. Take your arms nice and long. And then bring your stick to your knees. And shake your spine. Let it go. Now, bring your knees back up. We're going to go a little faster. So see if you can tuck your feet into towards your glutes and take your stick underneath your feet and then above your knees. Underneath and then above. Underneath, above. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Now, feet underneath that stick. Come back to shins parallel or straighten out. And then if either one's, lift your spine up nice and tall. So whether your knees are bent or they are shins are parallel, nice long spine. So lift that chest up. Breathe yourself up into this. Go ahead and bend your knees and unwind. Take your stick right out in front of you and take your knees behind you. Come to your hands and your knees. Drop your belly, lift your head, and then round your spine. Come to this cat-cow. Just releasing your shoulders and releasing your back. Drop your belly, lift your head, and then round your spine. Bring your arms all the way out in front and lift your hips up and back. Come to downward dog. And then from your downward dog, bend your right and left leg just to shake it out, let it go. Heels down, hips up, big breath in. And then look forward and hop between your feet and come all the way back down to your hips. Let's go ahead. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Let's go ahead and have you roll onto your back and tuck your knees in your chest. Shake your knees from left to right. Just shake it out and let it go. Now take your hands behind your head, open your elbows wide and send your left leg out and then your right. We're gonna just do some little belly work, strengthening our spine. So a little bicycle here for 10, 9, 8, keep going. 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now add your elbows for 10, 9, 7, 6. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Release and hug. Take your knees and massage your low back by rolling your knees over your hips and then opposite direction. Beautiful. Take your feet down, take your palms down and rock your knees from left to right. So from here, we're just gonna add a little oblique. So you can lift your toes up and move into those obliques. Twisting from left to right for 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1, and center, and hug. Open and close your knees. Releasing your low back. And then go ahead and bring your feet down. Knees are up. See if you can bring your fingertips to your back of your heels. Lift up and move from right to left. You can tap the sides of your feet for 10, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3. My dog is squeaking on his foot. Wrestle. 2. Stop. That's annoying. And last 1. And release your spine. Release your arms above your head. Straighten out your legs all the way. Take a big long breath in. Breathe in and out in that long breath. And then bring your knees in, give yourself a hug. Beautiful. Take your left leg long, pull your right knee into your chest. Take your right leg long, pull your left knee into your chest. Beautiful. Come back to center. Push your low back down. And then go ahead. Bring yourself back up and come all the way back around to your downward dog. Shake your head, no. Not a yes. Look towards the front of your mat. Actually, let's go ahead and go through one high plank, the Chaturanga. And then lift up to upward dog, or if you need to stay low, stay in a low cobra. It's totally up to you. And then draw your hips all the way back to a downward dog. Big breath in, big breath out. And then go ahead and walk to the front of your mat and fold. And grab your stick as you shake from side to side. Let's leave our stick down for one rotation as we roll up and roll all the way back. Circle your arms around. Take your arms nice and wide, and then bring both your hands, the back of your hands to touch. Internal rotation, external. 2 more. Last one. And release. Take your arms by your side and shake it out. Shake your chest. Head is gazing forward as we breathe and shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, let it go. Come to center. Take one more big breath in. Walk those feet together. And release. Take your right knee up. Cross your right foot over your left. Come to your bind. Or not, and then just bring your hands above your head. Just sit in this tree. Bind at the bottom of your on your legs, the bottom of your body, your lower body, bind here. Then lift your right leg up and bring it down. Beautiful. Take your left leg, lift it up and bring it across the right side of your body. Reach your arms up. Just binding left leg over right as you breathe. And then take your left leg up, step your left foot back, bend your right knee. Come to that warrior one. Take a big breath in. Release it as you come into your warrior two and reverse. Windmill back around to the front of your mat, step forward. Beautiful. One more time. Left foot crosses over right. Take your bind, take your arms up. Release. Right leg crosses over left. Take your bind. Both arms up. Right leg lifts, send it all the way back. Warrior one. Long breath in. And then go ahead and open up to warrior two. Reverse. Windmill all the way back around. And step to the front of your mat. Big breath in. Hold. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our stick into our hands as we shake from side to side. Shake it out and let it go. And then slowly roll yourself up, hands around your stick. Nice. Take your arms up above your head, big breath in, and then let the arms come behind you. Lift them back up. Put your arms up above your head, big breath in, and reach them behind. All the way up and come back around. Beautiful. One more time. Reach it up and bring it behind you. Excellent. This time when you lift it up, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. We're going to reach it forward and bend your knees and think of drawing that stick right at your ankles. And then I just want you to come up to the balls of your feet. So think of holding the stick like we did with our feet, except it's right above the tops of our feet. We're just going to come up to the balls of our feet. Roll it up. Sorry about that. Got a little. And then balls of your feet, balls of your feet. Now see if you can just release your heels and roll yourself back up, roll all the way back around. Beautiful. Take your stick up above your head, big breath in. Roll it back. Lift it forward. And then come back to your fold. Nice. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips, hands to your knees, and just kind of shake your shoulders out. Shaking it out to let it go. Roll it up, big circle, big breath in. Exhale, fold. Good, now we're gonna come back to our seat. Hold on to your stick. And bring that stick in front of your feet. We did this before. Pull your shins in, pull your knees in, and move the stick from your knees under your heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push into your stick, shins parallel or extended. Breathe. Lift your chest if you're arching your back, or think of arching your back instead of rounding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bend. And release. Good, bring your feet all the way back, come to downward dog, take a long breath in. And then I want you to walk your feet right behind your wrists and fold. So we're gonna walk our feet right behind our wrists and fold. Keep your knees bent. And then from here, bring your palms down and think of curling that belly in, pulling it in and bringing your knees behind your armpits. So we just did this with the stick, so pull it in and see if you can bring one foot up and then the other foot. And slope your feet. Roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Roll it back. Take a big breath in. Stretch it all the way up. Back bend and then fold. Half lift your chest and fold. And let's roll it up. Beautiful. Now, take your left leg up, bind it across the right knee, and come to that eagle bind as you breathe. Lift your left knee up, send it behind you, warrior one. Breathe in. Open up from the warrior two and reverse. Straighten out your right leg. Come all the way around, find your triangle. Think of having that stick out in front of you. Come back. Bend your knee, reverse. Windmill your hands to your mat. And take one chaturanga. Lift your chest. And downward dog. Breathe. Walk your feet behind your wrists. Bend. Crouch, just like you were holding that stick underneath your feet. Come to the balls of your feet. Drop your knees behind your armpits. Right on your triceps. And lift one leg. And then the other. Release your feet. Roll yourself up. Roll the shoulders back. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Stand for a moment. And breathe it out. And a big exhale. Good. Come to the front of your mat. Feet come together. Take your right knee up, cross it over your left. Come to a bind or tap your right foot down as you breathe. Lift your right knee up, send it back, warrior one. Big breath in. Open up and find your warrior two and then reverse. Straighten out your left leg. Come all the way around to your triangle as you breathe. Lift yourself back up, warrior two. Windmill all the way down. Take one chaturanga. Lift your chest up as you breathe. Upward dog, or maybe cobra to downward dog. Walk your feet behind your wrists. Bend, crouch. Think of that stick behind your feet. Palms are down. And then see if you can lift those feet up, maybe one at a time. Or maybe just hold as you breathe. Lower your feet. Roll yourself up. Pull your shoulders back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Now we're going to come back to that squat. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Come all the way down to your squat. And instead of using the stick, either grab your ankles or your heels and lift those legs up and lift your chest up and breathe. So think of that crow where you're pulling your knees towards you and you're reaching for those legs as you breathe. Bend your elbows. And then release. Come all the way back around and step back to your downward dog and breathe. Shake your head. Let it go. Beautiful. Draw your knees down. Draw your hips back. Child, let your forehead rest. Take a big breath in and a big exhale. And go ahead and roll your legs around as you come all the way down on your back. And tuck your knees into your chest. Shake those knees from left to right. Back to center. Take your legs up nice and high and crush your right knee over your left. Bend your knees and grab for opposite ankles or knees or shins. As you breathe in and out. Release your legs. Cross and then let the other leg come around. And bend your knees. Grab opposite ankles as you breathe. Unwind. Grab big toes, open hips, and your happy baby, shake it out. Just shake it all out and let it go. Bring your soles of your feet together, bring your knees together as you hug yourself in. Let your left knee come down as you extend your right leg, and then bring your hands to the back of your right calf. And if it's in your practice, bring your forehead towards your right shin, and then maybe extend your left leg long. Release your shoulders, release your head. Bring your left knee back in. Bend your right leg. Bring your foot down. Extend your left leg up. Bring your hands behind your left calf. Breathe. Maybe extend that right leg as you draw your forehead towards your shin and breathe up. Breathe through this. Lower your shoulders, bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Open your hips from the soles of your feet together and take your arms above your head. Just let your hips open up as you breathe. Just notice how it feels. Your head no. Long breath in. Big exhale. hands to the outsides of your knees as you bring your knees up. Tug them in. One more big hug in. Release your feet, knees are up. Take your arms nice and long and give yourself a little hug. So cross one elbow in front of the other, hugging the body. And then unwind your hug and cross the other arm in front as you hug. Unwind, take your arms above your head, take your legs out nice and long. Give yourself a long stretch. Separate your feet and bring your palms by your side. Close your eyes. Just enjoy this time that you spend on your mat.